I haven't wasted my time on getting these balanced. And because it's just annoying if you open, because if I'm pushing near 140s and then I open the ones just to balance my gems, then I would waste the good RNG on the balancing GR tier number, right? And I know it sounds really uh kind of silly about it, but it's like I don't want to waste the RNG on a slightly lower just to balance, which is the same thing as wasting time. So I don't want to waste time if I know that I can open for during my push attempt to just go for the push, right? So I always organize a push day and that just start like go right to the push. I'm not gonna even warm up. I'll just warm up during the push attempt. Is because I don't want to suddenly open one GR like 135 as a warm up, and then the 135 is so godly, then it just tilts my whole like push after. And again, that is so RNG, but who cares? The point is that's my method. The method is you go right to the task. And if you open a good one, and that's how I get my first tries as well, is that you kind of just use it as a warm up. I mean, when I advise people, I don't mind that I advise people to warm up first because they tend to play too much under 2 to 3 minutes and then they don't get used to what they're supposed to do. Now, when I do my 129, 130s, I'm already playing my Oculus Rings it, in my mind. And yes, everyone does that, but a lot of people care more about the time than the Oculus Rings itself. So therefore, I don't need that warm up. I just go right for the push attempt and hope that the RNG gives me either a good one or a bad one. And it finally didn't clear a first because the 142 just used up all the RNG. All right, let's go. Let's do 129 and see roughly what my EXP gain is. Not that I'm going to look at it's a specific number, but I just want to see like if it's 2.5 or is it around 2. So this is the seventh, uh, yeah, just near the seventh bar. Yeah. All right, here you go. See, for example, grotesque. See, like if I open this, but I'm pushing, I mean, if I'm warming up for a push and I open this for my warm up, it's kind of silly. I mean, Ghost isn't good, but it's not dense enough. It's grotesque, but it's not dense enough. But anyway, the point is, if I were to be pushing, I would just go right for the push. Power. Let's see if I get 2.5 or what. It was 7.2 ish. So when I say I'm not worried about under 2 or whatever, it's well, the power pylon made it faster, so it sounded like I was contradicting myself, but it really isn't. It just depends on the pylon order that gives me the time. If it fits under the right amount, then sure. And then it will go slower when it doesn't give the right pylon order, so. Okay, the pylon order isn't the best anyway. I don't actually need that elite. And in fact, you know, I really want to get myself more toughness in the other setup. Because I feel like I can start using it even though I shouldn't.
My name is Ash. When the champ you have yes.
Let's just try leveling. Okay, 1 out of 4. Oh well.
Impressive. My training has paid off.
312. Okay. All right, so it was 1546. So it is like 2.5 basically now. Because, yeah, it's a 2.3 actually. Ugh. I wonder if I can go higher with my other setup, but I guess let's just try it. I want to see. I want to see real quick. I want to see if it's. I want to see how it feels. I haven't augmented these, so kind of I should working on them. So let's try to gradually warm up a bit. Now this is the difference between warming up and not warming up, right? So let's actually go. Let's see. Wow. Power to start. Oof. The pain, man. there's some definitely some definitely some painful.
What do you need?
Oh, right, because I went lower. See, this is so annoying when I go lower. It's like, what can I do? Well, I can just level up a different gem entirely.
I need to go back.
A fine battle.
205. That was basically 1.9. Still not ancient. And then for this, Slinger, 93, 883 dex, 15, 13% life, 28 d8, 9. Carley, 302 Grenadier. Bad. Really bad. So, on. Alright. I'm actually gonna go back to the other one first because I need to level up the gems. I can't stand. It was good that it was a 205 whatever, but I just don't like clicking Urshi that I need to work on stuff. I need to work on stuff while I'm playing. It's good that it was somewhat relaxing and it's 2 minutes 5, but nah. Clicking Urshi, it's almost like I spent more time thinking about what I want to do at when I end up after the Rift Guardian. I think more. And I don't mean to like need 100% on the Urshi clicks. I just mean like if I'm gonna click something, I want it to be useful. If not, what they should do with the obelisk, instead of saying empower, it should say something else. So that's what I want. Grotesque. Like instead of it saying empower, it should just say help me click 5 clicks to a random gem that I don't care. Like then then the 2 minutes will feel better. But if I need to like think of what I want to mess around with, you're wasting time. That you're wasting energy and time. if I know that if I know that my 60% is gonna fail anyway, it's no different than somebody clicking a random gem, right? But in fact, my 60% is still put into use. And it's not even about like, oh, 1,000 keys or whatever that you can do whatever you want, and it's like 20 runs, who cares about the gem? It's not that. It's just really you just like the moment that you select a random one, or you had to like think if you want to do a random one or not do a random one, that's wasting time. Like the thought of it is the waste of time, not the fact that, oh look, it's 2 seconds to think of whether you want to bother X or Y. It's not that. The whole point is that when you had to even think about it, because you're doing nothing with the Urshi clicks, the point that you have to think about it is terrible. So my mindset is already that I already want my 60% to fail or not fail. Well, at least it's going somewhere. So like if you're doing your 150s, for example, if you have a 149 gem, you might as well just do the 149, right? It's 60%.
I need to go back.
Because if you keep hearing the fail sound,
Well
then
fought.
you might as well hear the fail sound on a
Don't
60%.
die.
And this season's Stone Gauntlets just seems really tough to get from drops and from.
Anything for
Oh,
that?
and besides, I need to rebalance my crystals, so I will be wasting time in town anyways.
That will look nice on you.
Oh, right. I just said what I wanted to do. So I will be wasting time this time because I have to. I have to rebalance. I can't just go one for one. One for one is gonna take me more keys,
Very well.
then more keys, more visions when I'm already behind, right? So
I won't judge.
I'll do the rebalancing from these.
You have access to a wondrous artifact of old, and that's what you want to do with it. Very well. Very well. Not what I would do, but when is that stopped you?
One, two, three.
Let's see what happens, shall we? Don't forget, luck always changes.
Still not ancient. Six. Ooh, nine. That's a nice one.
You must choose my skill.
10, 11. That's a pretty cool one. That's a cool taskers. 11. Okay, that's a cool taskers right there.
You look like like you could use a new eye. What a steal. Do come back again.
Still non-ancient. Jeez. Yeah, I need better gloves. That's why. Preferably the gloves just like this, but not attack speed, obviously. But this is really nice. I mean, it's not the best, but it's pretty good. Right, so that was yeah, 130 is fine because I want to click on the my Whispers of Atonement. I'll need to do one more Petrified Scream later too, anyways.
Enemies of the moon for greed.
I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Ooh, I love these. When you do a push, this is like a time save.
I'm still waiting.
As long as they're not shielding or something.
Not ready yet.
Because instead of a 5-pack, it's a 2-pack.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Juggernaut.
I'm still waiting.
Nah. Wow. Why
Not ready
why
yet.
is everything a yellow elite pack?
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Need
There
more
you go.
time.
There were too many yellow elite packs. After
Not
saying
ready yet.
about the double bat thing, they just decided to slow me down with too many yellow elite packs.
Need more time. I've become stronger. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. Not ready yet.
So it's pretty
Still waiting.
dense.
Need more time.
Are those minions or did I get another? Okay,
Not ready yet.
I felt like they were tossing mortar in a really weird way that didn't resemble that it was just
I'm
minions.
still waiting.
Power.
Need more time.
Thank you. Bonus Oculus Ring. Oh, speaking of a Petra ice cream, I just got one that I can use.
You have a gem.
Alright.
I am returning to town.
Wow. They really want to slow my earthy clicks down too.
Impressive.
Most impressive.
Is that restraint good? Can't even see. It's all the other drops on ID on the bottom left in the chat. The clan chat where you see all your items. It's all the non-ancient of other stuff that's just taking the room where I only really want to see. So that's another reason why I don't like too many people doing like ancient puzzle rings, for example. Like when they do like 3 ancient puzzle rings or whatever, and then they spam ID, it's like you can't see anything. It's almost like someone in the chat is spamming, like one person spam, but worse with like 30 people, and they need to split the windows like in World of Warcraft or something. But they don't. As in when you ID, they still split based on the what tab you want the chat uh type to be, but the IDing you can't split. That's what I meant. So I have one more whisper that isn't 130, so I have to go do a few more. Ah, see? I'm just using up all the grotesque spawns now. So this is why I don't like doing the warm-up. Not that I'm warming up, but I'm just saying I don't like opening for warming up because I'm just using up all the grotesques. Oops. Yeah, I'm using up all the grotesques. It's just see even this progress bar compared to the last run. Last run, the Halls of Agony. This map isn't great either, but like I prefer this. So this progress makes more sense on a 130. The last 130 was slow. This one's a lot smoother, right? So it's the monster type that makes it slow too. For me, I don't like wasting time on bad monster types, as in for speeds. Ugh, wasting. I mean, it's still not great. It's too far. I haven't seen Orlash in a while.
I'm here to help.
Oh, it is a god chest. Aw, they couldn't let me get a 130 on it and be done with that particular whisper.
You have proven
Oh, it is an
yourself
ancient god
worthy
chest
of your blood.
in the bottom left. I know my overlay overtook it, but it's an ancient one on the bottom left in the chat. Ooh. Wow! Oh man, these 130s. GR 130. Wow, yes! Woo! That is something. Wow. Ah, wow. This chest piece. Yeah. It's looking up now. God chest that I want. Ugh. And then I get a worse floor. Okay, it's fine. I'm happy with the upgrade.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
The other guy shielded. So let's.
My training has paid off. I'm still waiting. Do you want more? Need more time.
Oh, entrance conduit at 69%.
I'm still waiting. Sweet revenge. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
There we go.
Your fear betrays you. Need more time.
Hydra bow. Wind force.
Hello. I understand
Nice.
the
Both
challenge.
131s. Oh, another god chest and god shoulders. Well, I don't know about the shoulders being
The blood
able
runs
to match
cold
the one I
within you.
have, but if it gives
My
me
training has paid off.
625 dex plus, that would be great. Because mine's 553 dex. So we'll see. All the other texts cover. Okay, it's not ancient both of those, so 165. Let's see. Okay, 84, 1029, 12, AS 50 RCR. This is Echoing Fury Perfectionist.
I require a new skill.
I think I need to just sort the thing before I mess up this. Oh, right. I switched from the other build, so. But anyway.